Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
To replace the air filter, we're going to use a T25 Torx bit, a little short extension, and a driver handle. Start by removing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Torx head bolts that need to come out. And these are captured, so they won't come out all the way. Just loosen them up. Unhook this hose here, pulling these clips off. There's one on the top and then one on the bottom. Break this hose free. This should lift up out of the car. And there's our air filter right there. To remove the air filter from this top cover of the air filter box, there's 2 T15 screws. Remove those using a T15 socket and the extension. Take that screw out. Separate this, just pull it apart. There's an O-ring in there too that comes out with the filter and gets replaced. There's our dirty filter. Put the new O-ring in place. So these two holes are going to line up with these two openings here. And that will sit just like that. This little tab sits on this tab. Flip this back over. Reinstall the screws. These are just going into the plastic of the air filter, so once they get tight, I'm just going to stop. The same for both. This lower air box is real dirty. Now naturally all this would have to go through the filter before it gets to the engine, but it is sitting in here. I'm going to knock some of it free, and then I'll use a vacuum to pick up most of it. I'm going to reinstall the filter and the cover. Let's move this up out of the way. Make sure the cover sits in the groove perfectly. Reinstall all these screws. Switch to a ratchet just to make this go a little quicker. Don't forget that these two are back here. Line the hose up and reinstall it. It's got a locating tab on the bottom, locating tab on the top. It's right next to the metal clips. You might have to spread the metal clips a little bit and then just kind of push this down in. I think just the O-ring is new and it's tight, but that's installed. This vehicle is equipped with what's called a snow screen. It's a pre-air filter. It's in the front of the bumper, in the front of the air duct going into the air box, and it can be cleaned. You have to remove this plastic trim. There's 6 push clips all on the top edge. We're going to take a small flat-bladed screwdriver and push in on them. That unlocks them. Don't push in too far. And then we'll use a trim clip tool to pry them up. That's that little center part, and we push it back out. I'm going to lift this cover up, slide it back out of the bumper. It actually pulls up off of these clips. So to get this out, I'm just going to kind of reach in with my fingers and you're just going to kind of pull it out of the air duct here, and you can just slide it down and out, and that's it there. Here's our snow screen. Cleaned it up with some warm soap and water. I'm going to reinstall it. Let's see, it went in this way. Slide it up into place. It's got a little hook here. We'll sit on the top. Just kind of pushes in. And that's it. Just sits in the front of this air duct. I'm going to put this upper radiator cover back in, or upper air guide. So it's going to clip in the front. I'll reinstall all the clips. So I pulled them up after pushing them through. Gonna feed them into place. And just push that down, it locks. And just repeat this for all of them.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.